get to the books.
That's no shame.
We have beyond technology. We have beyond capitalism. We have beyond justice. We have beyond music. We have beyond holy.
I can't open that page. I open that page. How did that cage get there?
Coming up, Dennis has some thoughts on former Vice President Gore and me in the movie.
Are you thinking of my preferences?
Right back with more of Miller.
How did you do that?
You brought her executive of efficiency. You can
I can watch it if I want.
from a mile away while going shoeless and metal-free in seconds. And you rent from National, because only National lets you choose any car in the aisle and go. You can even take a full size and above and still pay the mid-size price.
Now this will work.
Just like you, business pro. Just like you. Go National. Go like a pro.
Visiting Angels understands there's no comfort like the comfort of home during the holiday season. That's why we provide personalized care that comes to you for home with simple daily activities and affordable home care services up to 24 hours per day. Choose your own private angel from our experienced staff. Visiting Angels help with the holidays. Visiting Angels.
I can't believe you changed my homepage without permission. You fucking asshole. Fucking asshole, Jobs.
And the peace of mind you deserve.
You're fired again. You're fired. And Debbie Gates fired too.
If burgers were turned into one and I eat 12 of them next month, it gets even tastier. Do you think cows should be ground up for food?
Only if they commit adultery.
And
You want to put a stick of dynamite in it?
Oh, what is wrong with you? Bob's Burgers. Open
the hookers. That's the hookers.
And what was in his car? The oldest way. Almost his only possession in life was bought and joins a pantheon of great.
Unforgivable. What is he trying to tell me? He wants to give me some fucking software to break my system again? We'll do that when we have literally thousands of years, but we're not having any more time now.
Get it? Do it.
Now I got like old food stuck in my house. And nobody cleaning it up. But anyway, I don't blame anybody for anything.
Former Vice President. Your new neighbor moved in next year in a giant mansion. All right, just because he wanted to be a Miller's neighborhood. There's a school named after, I think it's in LA or somewhere in California. And that's built on toxic well, we find out. I'm shocked. Our Lady of the Sacred Sunspot. Or what a doofus. Only he would crash up on the
I don't want to worry. I'm buying the world I made.
Son of a bitch,
Maybe I'll be I just want to be
good luck finding a teacher from a green school. You think that's going to be hard? Might as well pre-program 911 to the street down that school. Because when you're
teachers from all schools.
Since he saved the world, that he or she's not allowed to save the world anymore, when you grab and say, listen, you're a putz. Get your head bag and don't let the door hit you in your CO2 bleeder valve on the way out. You just really...
so not a huge amount, by the way.
Trust me.
I trust you. Craziness. What's the green stuff? Oh, Michael Jackson's dying. Oh my God, what is that? The guys are going good. The comedian is the message. The comedian is the message. The comedian is the message. The comedian is the message.
So give me a rundown of some of maybe what am I missing?
I mean,
well, listen, the best movie I've seen all summer is the Joan Rivers documentary. I have never seen, I'm not kidding you, this is the best movie outside of
maybe I should have it right, Queen.
Biography of Life, where he was stunningly candid in his self-appraisal. I find this to be a brilliant
What am I looking for?
You don't give up secrets like you pioneer.
also like Inception.
I don't give up secrets. I'm trying to go up to one pussyMAXimUS.
Versus Apprentice was Nick Cage.
Fucking the whole story. And those are the holes we can stay on the wands.
You know something? Personalized is so wild.
Oh my God. I want to see that.
I think this is just Wednesday.
Well, beyond one stop.
It's just Wednesday here.
Looking forward to is the Expendables with Sly Stallone, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Bruce
I did
Willis,
too.
Dolph Lundgren, all the old action hero guys. This was originally titled The Attack of the Killer Prostate. Did you see Iron Man 2? Love it. I'm a huge Bob Dowdy fan because Bob, you know, he was always a sweet kid when I worked with him at SNL. Now he's a good man. He's clean, and he knocks that part out of the park. I love me some Iron Man too. Once again,
And he came back.
Cage's Wednesday here. He didn't even know he was in a flick either.
Donald, what do you think? What do you think about this? Huh?
That's it for us tonight. I'm glad we got through the hour. A few people.
I'm trying to watch the message.
Stops right here.
Let's get this again going. Yeah.
There you go.
What's that?
There you go. Get the message going.
The comedian is the message.
It's the message.
It's the message.
Hey, how'd you do with the station today?
Nominee Sarah Palin.
What station are you?
Police station.
Family. First on the national political stage, and at the time, it became more popular.
Oh, did you?
Polarizing leader in American
What are you doing? You promise something and they get stolen from you. The claim is we can catch them. It's 7 times the claim. So if it's 28,000, I get 7 times 28,000. I can make a fortune. I can do splits and bounce and everything with that. If you have a camera system in my system and to find them on the cameras, welcome aboard. This is Supply Central. Now, the other party is what? The other party is over in George's boat. We have a thing. Oh, you already know that.
Yeah, are you coming?
About your
I can't. Because somebody has to be here to tell people. I said to people come here, and I need to turn my lights on.
Yeah.
So I had to turn my lights on. I said I'm here. This is Brown Central. See,
Well, we're there to get you, though. To go
I can't go.
Okay.
This is like, okay, imagine you have a check-in desk.
Okay, I got you.
And I have a check-in desk. And just something in here.
You know what? You know what? Pulse or pussyMAXimUS.
I don't need it. Yeah. I don't need a hand massage anymore. But I want to be steaks and deliver them as a waitress. But no, keep that away. Keep that to Josh. It's not mine. I'm eating cash on my bunk, and I'm trying to clean up for the pot. I asked you somebody to pay $10 down to clean this up. And if you know anybody that wants to just do it while we're here, I'll pay $10 down to anybody to clean it up.
Okay.
Maybe $20 down right there. Tomorrow I have an idea. So I'm just market research. I know, like, if we can get, see,
I just came by to get you for the party.
no, okay, so now you know. Okay, we don't have enough people for the steak so far. Okay, so I have a steak orange and a problem. So here's my plan. For New Year's Eve, I want to rent the VFW for $500. Okay, and so and have a potluck and whatever we have left over. Now, our leftovers maybe a lot. And we want to feed any homeless of that. So we'll find the capacity. So if we can't find new people, we'll find homeless people. Homeless people, not people. And so
Homeless people are just people that are down on their luck.
it's not like to be homeless, like Dante. I want to find somebody, but you have this job. Remind me to get Dante a ticket. He's like, you know, on the street on the balance. Okay, here's the thing.
Here you go.
Thank you.
We're going to get some dinner.
Yeah, and tell them to bring me a bottle of champagne. Okay?
We'll bring us
Champagne. That's the thing. And another thing, we're in here, I'm in a video, but also, right up here is pussyMAXimUS website. The first thing you go to, and you see pussyMAXimUS, it says pussyMAXimUS.biz. I went on the Maximus, by the way, the pussy's just one of
Goes like that.
See, if you get the pussies, you'll go to the girls. And when you go to those, you'll have boys. At least the guys that will let the girls leave for it. Here's the thing. I owned your mindset when I owned Vape Maximus and Vape Minimus. Because that's vaping everything, and you figure out what's Maximus and Minimus.
You got pussyMAXimUS, you've already got the rest.
You know why? What's the name, Christian? Yeah, the code name now is Classy Maximus. Classy Minimus. So, I don't know class in the world. Class, class.
Tonight, though.
What's like a king. I don't think you have enough people. Now, if you come back here and say, wait a minute, we have way too many people to serve you like a king and give you a whole filet mignon or something, then let's have a conversation.
But you do want the bottle of champagne, and you do want to be served like a king. That's what I wanted to know. Because we're willing to do that.
Yes,
Todd
knows.
And I'm going to call it that time, use them for 1 nanosecond. A contract will go in for the whole world. And that contract will for a nanosecond be the whole lot faster than that. Just to I want to tell it to be done. It goes back. It goes back.
Yeah, that's good.
And so I don't want to start on my way. This way, when I finished on the way, me, I was like, I couldn't just say no. I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
Truly.
But
John fired me worried about that.
Here's the thing. I'm home. This place is a mess, and I set my place up in my penthouse. See, I have an Omaha, and the Omaha is next to the venue. I've been scoping out this party and homeless people for a long time. And so, anyway, so the homeless in the bottom line is, I don't think we're going to feed enough. But if we had potluck, and people could bring food and cook food, okay, and you can only drink beer and water, but we'll have champagne. I mean, beer and wine.
I think they're still paid for this party with your money.
I would argue is
By the way.
I know they did. But we spent, you know how many states we have?
Other candidates would, or other
50
potential
people.
candidates would not have to cross that out of the chute. And one would be my record.
Okay, pussyMAXimUS should know how to treat me like a king.
Oh, yeah.
That's her job. So she's the one who has to treat me like that one. And we're going to do it. So I'm leaving now. And you haven't been on. But anyway, that's, so I'm just going to relax here and watch my joke. These Fox News, look at her. She's Tina Fey. She's no Sarah Palin. She's Tina Fey. Sarah Palin was an illusion.
Everyday lies that we have to read out there in the public. But my again, we can take it. You know, we can take what the haters say.
Take this with you.
The fact that there's injustice.
Wake up and spill the coffee.
Look at the other day. We had it up to here with somebody saying very, very hateful things about the family and saying mean things about her little brother Trig. And Willa finally responded, and she used a bad word when she responded in defense of her family. And her response became national news, even hard news copy. It turned into, so that's ridiculous. And I had to explain to her, well, there is no justice here, but you have to just zip your lip and let's move forward. Anyway, that is not my greatest frustration. Mine is that my record, my administration records over the last 20 years in public service has been so warped. And in a little bit in my book, Going Rogue, the earlier book, and in this book, America by Heart, I got to talk about what it is that I have done as a CEO, as a commissioner, and as a businesswoman, too. What I have done with time-tested solutions to help on every level of government that I've served in the private sector to get in our people by eliminating taxes and reducing creators, not punishing work ethic, things like that. 20 years of public service and campaigning I've been able to accomplish, and I know that other candidates, because the mainstream media hasn't been so adamantly and grossly opposed to their ideas, they haven't had to go through the scrutiny, the criticism, the lies that I have.
One of the things, you did get thrust into the public stage, and so there was this immediate feeding frenzy, and we're going to get to the specifics in your book, because there's a lot of interesting nuggets in there, things I learned about you, even though I've interviewed you a lot, I didn't know. You did say something. They kind of described you running a guerrilla organization, is how the Times Magazine piece put it, and that you run pretty much with your instincts on a lot of things. And I know that during the last campaign, you were frustrated because you felt like you were controlled by the presidential campaign. And that, for example, you wanted to do more media. In that Times piece, it says, you know, that, yeah, you're in the media and you're proud to be associated with Fox. But you said you're not avoiding anybody and anything. If you were to get back out there in the public arena and run for president, I mean, would you then do interviews with the mainstream media figures? Would you even do another interview with Katie Couric?